Hello. This time on Quick Tips, we're talking about your iPhone and photography and 7 tricks you can use to get better iPhone camera results. Let's go. Tip 1. Use camera access shortcuts. If you usually look for the camera icon to launch your iPhone camera and sometimes find yourself missing a moment, this first tip is especially for you. It's actually 2 quick ways to open the camera. The first way can be done without even unlocking your phone. Lift to wake your phone and then swipe from the right side of the screen toward the left, and voila, there's your camera app. The second way can be done from either the lock screen or from any screen on your iPhone. Simply swipe up from the bottom of the screen to reveal Control Center and press the camera icon. Bonus tip, don't see the camera icon here in the Control Center? Go to Settings and then Control Center and then Customize Controls and add the camera by touching the green plus sign. Tip 2, use volume buttons to snap pics. Sometimes holding your phone at the proper angle for your shot and pressing the on-screen shutter button can be too much of a stretch, or worse, it can loosen your grip on your iPhone, causing a shaky image, or worse, a phone drop. To avoid all of this and create a habit that results in clearer pictures and no chance of droppage, use either volume button to snap your pictures. Tip 3, turn on the grid. To help you line up your photos, you can use the built-in grid. Here's what the default camera screen looks like, and here it is with the grid. The grid lines are a bit hard to see, so let me highlight where they are. You can turn the grid option on by going to Settings and then Camera and enabling the grid switch. I recommend leaving the grid on. And while we're here in the camera settings, let's also take care of tip 4, turn on auto HDR. Your iPhone comes with a feature called High Dynamic Range, or HDR. This lets you snap photos that may have high contrast light sources and still capture a nice image without distorting either the light or the dark area of the picture. Your iPhone does this by snapping several pictures in quick succession at different exposures and then merging them together to create a unified image. This is another setting I recommend activating and leaving on. Tip 5, turn off the flash. Recent generations of the iPhone flash are much improved upon their predecessors, but at the end of the day, the flash is just an LED light. It's just not that powerful, and even with the True Tone technology, it can occasionally emit a strange hue onto your photographs. So use it only when necessary. Turn it off in the camera app here. Tip 6, lock the focus. If you're trying to shoot macro photography or want to prevent your iPhone's camera from attempting to grab a different subject in the frame, it can be incredibly useful to lock your focus point on your current subject. You can do this by tapping and holding on the subject in question until you see the yellow AEAF lock alert. This means that the automatic exposure metering and automatic focus metering have been locked upon your subject. Tip 7, adjust the exposure. If an image is too over or underexposed for your liking, you can make an exposure adjustment before taking the picture by dragging the yellow exposure slider to the right of the focus square. Just tap on the focus square and exposure slider, then use the sun icon to increase your exposure by sliding upwards or decreasing the exposure by sliding downward. And that's 7 tips that you can use to speed up and improve your iPhone photo taking experience and results. Join me next time for another Quick Tips. Bye.